Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the Road Show. Today is review time, and today we're reviewing Foxwoods Casino in Mashantucket, Connecticut. I think I said that right. That place is amazing. In short, I'm going to tell you right now, if you wanted to hear something negative, wrong page. That place is amazing. Um, it used to be the biggest in the country until that one in Oklahoma opened up, WinStar. I haven't been there yet, so when I go there, I will give you a review on that too. So Foxwoods. Okay, now Foxwoods, an amazing facility. Kind of three sections of the casino, really. You have the Grand Pequot, which is the main building you see when you pull up. They call it the Emerald City because at night, man, I tell you, when you're driving around at night, you pull up on this building, it looks like the Emerald City. It's really cool, man. And then they have in the Fox Towers, which is a little bit offset. And then in between Fox Tower and Pequot, there's a mall, like a genuine mall. 2 floors, tons of stores, all the top shelf shopping you want to do, middle shelf, there's a Five Below in there, all kinds of stuff. So there's something for everybody. You need shoes, so it's like shopping at a mall. There's all kinds of candies, all kinds of things you can buy in these things, man. It's a mall, just like a mall, general mall. And food-wise, there's, if you ever wanted to try it, I've been there twice, once in Vegas, and of course, we saw it in Foxwoods. We did Hell's Kitchen, which was fantastic. Very, very good choice. If you have the means, I definitely would say check it out. It is, on the pricier side. You're gonna, 2 people, if you have a cocktail or 2 with the dinner, you're $250, $275 realistically. I don't know that you can go cheaper than that, but it's tough. On the fare that's a little bit cheaper than that, you've got Guy Fieri's restaurant. He's got a burger pub and really good food. We ate there as well. We had to. I mean, how do we not? It's actually kind of real close to Hell's Kitchen too. So that place was really good. The prices were pretty fair. It is a kind of a resort, so you kind of have to accept resort prices, but they were still pretty fair. The burgers like $16. That's kind of what you get everywhere, so it wasn't bad. They have this new one that just opened up. It opened up after we were there, so I'm not able to speak to how good it is, but I've seen reviews of the place, and everybody's raving about it. That's Martha Stewart's new restaurant, which happens to be on the lower level of the place. Absolutely, don't know what it looks like. It looks pretty damn cool. There is if you're into the more of a fast foodie kind of burger, just want to get in, get out. There's Wahlburgers. They have a Wahlburgers in there, which is nice. And then they have the Chipotles and stuff. There's actually a food court in this place. They got tons of food. Bring on your walking shoes. Let me tell you, the place is made up of sections of casino. It's huge. Okay, you've got the Grand Pequot Casino, which I'm pretty sure is the main casino. I never really asked about it. Then had my favorite part, which was Grand Cedar Casino. It's kind of in the middle of it all. They have some really interesting gaming there. We did rather well. The bar's laid out kind of central, so we like to have cocktails when we play. So it was a real nice setup there. We did very well in that section. And then there's Rainmakers Casino. We played around there for a little while. It was just it's kind of offset a little bit, but still a great casino. Fox Towers, that one I told you is off to the side, the hotel there. They've also got a large casino on the main floor as well. We also played there. By the time we got to Fox Tower, because it's quite a bit of walk. When you're walking through Foxwoods and then you hit the mall and then you get over to Fox Towers, that's a heck of a walk, let me tell you. However, they do have a little shortcut that goes around it because it's kind of a shape like a U. So if you can imagine kind of like a shoe horse, they got like a direct path right across the top of it, so you can get from one to the other without that long walk through the mall, which is really a godsend, because you don't have to take an Uber from one side of the building to the other. That's kind of silly. And they don't, as far as I know, I didn't look. I'll be honest. I don't know if they have a shuttle from one to the other, which it kind of makes sense if they would, but I have no idea whether they do or they do not, which is kind of interesting. Hotel pricing. Now, truth be told, Mr. Handpay Travel, they were very, very gracious with us, and they got us rooms there to stay for the weekend, and we had a blast. Which, if you want to give that a shot, MrHandpayTravel.com. He's also Mr. Handpay on YouTube. Give him a shout. He's got a great site. Guy's fun. He's funny, fun, and he's nuts. He's this guy gambles crazy. I don't think I could ever gamble like that. Maybe I could if I had the money. I don't know. But anyway, it's fun. He's got his own travel thing. You just upload some current offers that you have, your best offers, and if they can match it to something, they will. Very much like you are comped. They're kind of doing their own thing. They're casino hosts. Okay, so he was gracious enough to get us in there. So I don't mind at all, saying, hey, go check this guy's thing out. You'd be surprised what they can do for you. We were very shocked that they were able to give us spa suites at Foxwoods. And, we ended up getting to Foxwoods. This is kind of interesting. We found this airline called Avelo, Avelo. They're a discount airline, okay? Now, they have limited flights on the eastern seaboard, pretty much from what we can tell. They only have one flight from Chicago to New Haven, which happened to be the window that we were using. I'll tell you what this pricing looked like. It was my wife and I traveling from O'Hare to New Haven. O'Hare in Chicago to New Haven, Connecticut. And we got a car rental for 4 days for under $500. So check that out, man. Round trip for 2 with a car rental for under $500. I mean, that's 1980s pricing there. So yeah, you definitely, or 1990s. You definitely want to check that out. If you can use that airline, I highly recommend it. It's no frills, but it's a very comfortable plane, and there's no drink service, at least not on our flight because it was kind of short. No drink service, no nuts, none of that fun stuff. But hey, man, are you kidding me? For that kind of price and a comfortable seat, do it all day long. Anyway, Foxwoods. So the rooms are very clean, very neat. The hotel itself, just astonishing. I have nothing negative to say about it. And as far as the gaming is concerned, you can hear this more and more often about a players casinos, because I guess you can use the term, their machines are loose. I don't know. I think the gaming, it makes it feel more fair, because it feels like more times than not, and this is why Handpay goes there all the time, because you have a really good chance of winning some money in that place, and you could feel it in the gameplay. You really do. We did very well at Foxwoods. Handpay, it looks like he always does well, but he, this gambling, you're going to lose. I mean, you don't win all the time. But, I will say that if you get a chance, Nantucket, Connecticut, give it a shot. And, again, Foxwoods Casino, give it a shot. You'll love it. All right. That's my review. Till next time, take it easy.